Here's the best way to simplify success in no matter what you want to do. Hey, Jason here, and as you know, I've been studying a success puzzle this month with Bob Proctor's self coaching program, and it's been really good, especially studying the way that I study. So, if you're not familiar with how I study, I take one piece of material and I just break it down for long periods of time. So, one of the things what I'm doing is like it's about a 24-minute audio of the material, and I have the workbook, and I just go through it multiple times a day, multiple times, over and over and over and over, and I have it going through at night also. So I'm only focusing on that one part. I don't go through the whole program or even all of the material that's for this week. I break down one piece of material until I get a really good understanding about it. And by understanding, that mean just a clearer picture, like how can I implement this in my life today? And this one was really interesting to me because today as I was going through it, and let me just pull it up real quick. Because remember, success is the progressive realization of a worthy idea. And I kept trying to understand, like, okay, so how can we be more successful? What does this really mean? Like, if in here, Bob says the answers are written in these 9 words, and he said really focus on progressive, realization, worthy, and ideal. And so I've really been trying to focus on progressive, like how can I be more progressive in things in my life? How have I been progressive in things in my life to be successful in certain areas? Because one of the things that I found out, and this is just my personal belief and philosophy, the truth is we're all successful in every area of our life. We just don't realize we're sometimes being successful at getting what we don't want. Meaning by that, even when I was 600 pounds at my worst, I was still being successful at being unhealthy. And I had to start realizing, okay, I wasn't unsuccessful at being healthy. I wasn't doing successful things to be healthy. And one of the things that I was doing over and over time to be unhealthy was eating the same foods, eating bad foods, eating unhealthy foods. And so when I started thinking about that and I was thinking about progressing, I was like, okay, what am I doing recently now that is progressive, that's going to get me towards a goal? And one of my things is, I focus on 3 areas: happiness, health, and wealth. And so for my health goal, it's to get back in shape, get back to where I was almost at. If you saw my videos back in December and early January, I was really slim and starting to really define myself and shrink the extra skin and all of that. And so I was like, okay, I want to get back there. So what do I need to do? I know how to get there. I've been there before. So what do I need to do? And so I started my routine. I started changing my habits, because my habits was that of a person that was depressed at, mourning the loss of his wife, which was okay. And I was like, I need to get back to the habits of someone who's about their health. And so this is how I do it. And this is really simple. Like, this is how simple it is. So if you have a health goal, I say steal this, use this, borrow it, tell people about it. But for mine is just to get back to getting in a health goal. I do a 6-minute ab routine each and every day, and it's on YouTube. So I'm in my room, in my house. I'm not in the gym. Like, I'm not feeling self-conscious or anything. Like, it's just me doing the routine. Now, this is a very extreme routine. It's from the Cirque du Soleil acrobats and stuff. And so you should really, once I say that it's from the Cirque du Soleil, that means that I'm not doing this perfect. I'm probably not even doing the routine for the entire 6 minutes, because I'm sure there's times I'm taking breaks. I know there's times I take breaks. And there's times I'm just hurting and I'm not doing the moves correctly. However, I'm doing it each and every day, and because it's such an extreme workout, it's pushing me. It's pushing me farther and farther and farther. Like, I'm seeing times when my abs are getting stronger. I'm seeing how I'm getting better into certain crunch movements. Like, really think about that. But here's the most important part. So because I'm doing this for a very small amount of time, that's, all of us can say we have about 5 to 6 minutes we can spare each and every day. I'm doing it for that each and every, and I'm doing it for 365 days. That's going to be over 30 hours combined for the year of doing an ab routine. Now I can tell you for sure, the last 6 months while I was morning CC, I was depressed, wasn't feeling my best. I wasn't doing any hours, any time, any minutes, any seconds towards my health. And so really think about it. If I told you like, oh, I'm gonna do 30-hour ab routine, you'd be like, oh, you're crazy. Like, whoa, that's something serious. But I'm telling you, I'm doing a 6-minute ab routine each and every day for the entire year. Most people be like, oh, that's a waste of time. Like, we have to start understanding what it means to be successful. And let's break it down again. Success is the progressive realization of a worthy idea. And this is when I realized progressive mean what is something that we can commit to each and every day that we wake up. It's not about saying, oh, I'm gonna do this for a year, I'm gonna do this for 30 days. This is why most diets fail people. It's not progressive. As soon as that end date hits for that diet, your whole activity towards doing anything healthy expires. It ends also. And then we go right back to the same routine of eating unhealthy stuff on a daily basis. And so this is how I realized today, like, this is what progressive mean. Like, what is something that we can commit to, no matter how small, how short a time, each and every day. Like, I think we just have to start understanding and realizing we all are born with the same 24 hours a day. And we have to start maximizing that time to our benefit. Even if it means just cutting out 6 minutes to do a simple ab routine on YouTube in the comfort of my home. Like, so really focus about it. And like, so today, like, just think of the 3 areas: happiness, health, and wealth. Pick one of those areas, and what is something that you commit to doing progressive each and every day? Is if it's a health goal, is it an exercise? Is it eating something? Just like, hey, I'm gonna eat one piece of fruit each and every day. Is it a wealth goal? So is it like, you know what, I'm going to, save $1 each and every day. I'm going to save something out of my paycheck each and every month. See how I mean? Like, that's still progressive if you're doing it that way. Or if it's a happiness goal, like, what is something you're going to commit to that makes you happy? Like, are you going to say, like, I'm going to go for a walk each and every day? I'm going to, whenever I see something that makes me happy, I'm going to take a picture of it on my phone, and I have to have a new picture each and every day. Like, think of it from a very simple perspective, because if you're doing something very simple and you're doing it for over a long period of time, it's going to change something drastically in your life. And that's the key to success, at least for the progressive part right there.